It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games left to be played. A lot can happen that's out of your control. You just got to keep a strong mindset, work hard, and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture will start to get in focus, because right now we're trying to figure out who's going to be who and who's playing where, who's the matchups, and you come in with those great graphics at the end. But this is where it's starting to get clarification, Ernie. Playoff state of mind.
The tip-off fast approaching. Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Nuggets will kick off their road trip right here. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
Yeah, and they're coming to this game also looking for payback after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
And you know how it is, Greg. You tend to remember the losses more than the wins. What might have gone differently when you've lost a game. You feel a lot better when you can answer back with a win, but you got to earn it.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Will Barton is out there with Moutier, and it's Hickson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so here's Denver. The Bulls getting the bucket. Screen by Fareed. Over in the corner, Moutier. Out to Chandler. There's the triple. That's good. Chandler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Livingston passes to Jay. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Noah high post. From deep. Roten, no good. On defense, Chicago. It's a three-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Chandler, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Barton. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And now the Nuggets, fast break. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Out of bounds. Nuggets ball.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Shoots from the line. That's good from Chandler on the assist from Moutier. Chandler's got 5 now. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Noah the screen. Livingston kicks to Gasol. Got it from 16 feet.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Memphis.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Noah. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Barton dishes to Chandler. Down low. And it's blocked. In transition, here come the Bulls. Livingston is running, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Moutier. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Chandler kicks to Fareed. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Jay, the pass to Noah. And that one's good. Roten's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Chicago with the ball. Following the basket by Kenneth Fareed. Bulls moving the ball around. Passes it to Jay. Three-pointer. The shot no good. And it's Denver the other way. Chandler with the ball. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Livingston passes to Jay. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Chandler. The baseline, Jay. That's good. Chandler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Gasol kicks it to Noah. Pass to Jay. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Barton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Chandler's shot, good.
Good job. Nice job by Fareed to lay into that defender. Put some wood on him with that screen.
Livingston passes to Jay. The feed to Livingston. Leaps for it, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Roten. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 10 points a game, 11 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Goes back up, and it's finished off by Noah as he lays it in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Moutier dishes to Fareed. Chandler outside. Shot clock at 6. Fareed, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Jay, the pass to Livingston. In the corner, it's Roten. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Roten's got 6.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass a good shot, a great shot.
Over the last month.
Let the game
Fifth
come
on the
to
list,
you.
Freak.
And that
Forcing the
tells
issue
you
too
about
much.
their ability to slash through the defense to get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Bulls. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Roten, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Now, Moutier. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis. Nurkic kicks to Fareed. Misses from close range.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And Denver has possession. Tony Roten missing his last shot. Moutier kicks to Chandler. Screen by Nurkic. Chandler dishes to Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Moutier. Out to Chandler. A three-pointer is right on target. Chandler's got 12 points in the game.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Jay. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Lionel Hollins. And Doris, what'd you find out?
Yes, Kevin, we talked about their focus offensively, and he told me, listen, you know we certainly have the ability to get to the bucket and finish with force. That's a great ability to have because you draw fouls, you draw attention, and that creates shots for others. So we'll start by attacking inside. Sounds like a good plan, fellas.
Thanks again, Doris.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now, here's Moutier. Tight defense on him. Barton passes to Fareed. To the middle. Olynyk with the steal. Now, here's Roten. 17 points in his last outing.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Barton. They trail by 11. Screen by Fareed. Barton kicks to Moutier. To halt the run, and Nurkic gets it to go.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Mirotic. Barton with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Snell's check in for Charlotte. And then for Denver. Molinari, he's checked in for Chandler. Lee comes in for Barton. And it's Chalmers in for Moutier. Here's Fareed. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for his team in that Grizzlies game. To the inside, here's Nurkic. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Kicks it to Mirotic. Inside. And a strong finish with two hands.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Here is Chalmers. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
No good from Jay. The Nuggets trail by 11. Feeds it to Lee. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Nurkic, rebound by Jay. Chicago's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. There's the pass to Olynyk. Out to the right wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Dishes it to Mirotic. To the paint. Here's Jay. Lays it up and banks it in. Jay's got 20. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. how it's been going for the Bulls.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything. And
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
just exerting his authority on that play.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. All alone. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
To the paint. And the dunk by Faried.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And Chalmers kicks to Nurkic. And stolen by Mirotic. Roten the pass to Jay. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Kenneth Faried.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Screen by Nurkic. Chalmers dishes to Nurkic. Chicago grabs the miss. Jay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep three-point range. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And that's head coach Lionel Hollins, known for his no-nonsense style, but he'll tell you he's still got a good set.
I told them all, you can joke with me, you can laugh at me. I'm not perfect. You'll see me hobbling out there on the court. You'll see me stumble as I'm trying to show you a defensive move. It's funny. There was a time when you wouldn't be laughing because I'd be kicking your butt, but that time is long past.
I still don't think that Coach Hollins is anyone to be trifled. Players would agree with me on that one.
Oh, yes, I know they've got that one figured out. And I do, too, as a matter of fact. The last thing anybody on the team better be doing is laughing at Lionel Hollins. Just ask Darren Williams.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Tony Roten out there with Jay, and it's Dunleavy in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Count the bucket. Hickson's got his second basket of the game.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Right side, Lee. The dish now to Hickson. Rebound by Jay. Jay's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. At the elbow, it's Noah. To the wing on the left. Roten the pass to Jay. Noah the screen. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. High post try. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Hickson sets the screen for Gallinari. Over in the corner, Lee. The offensive rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jumper off the screen. Jump shot is good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jay, the pass to Dunleavy. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Passes to Noah. The feed to Dunleavy. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the left wing. From beyond the arc. It's good. That's that basket. He's now 5 for 9. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Chandler. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Hickson a screen. Gallinari dishes to Hickson. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Hickson's got 6.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Noah the screen. Right side Gasol. Here is Livingston. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's Chicago with another bucket.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Moutier passed to Gallinari. He kicks it to Chandler. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 15.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Dunleavy the pass to Jay. Livingston kicks to Gasol. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. 6 points for Pau Gasol.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it. What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Jay, Gallinari covering. Noah the screen. Jay the pass to Dunleavy. Down low, here's Jay. Makes it off the glass. Jay's got 32 points.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Here's Barton, defended by Dunleavy. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And Chandler sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Bulls making a switch here. Portis is checked in.
Bobby Portis.
Off the inbound pass. Barton with the rebound. Barton's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Hickson kicks to Barton. No one near him. Rebounded by Jay. Jay's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Livingston, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Livingston's got 6.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Chandler kicks to Gallinari. He feeds it to Hickson. Great defense that time from Noah. Chicago's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Out of bounds, Denver takes possession. Some changes for Chicago. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Noah. And Mirotic subbed in for Dunleavy. And Denver with a change here too. Kenneth Faried's checked in for Gallinari. And here is Chandler. He's got 15. Barton in the corner. 4 on the clock. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
Livingston passes to Jay. Launches it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Chandler, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Moutier. And it goes as the official calls the foul. And through the first half,
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team, just as dangerous on the offense as me.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter. Welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade and are looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
Really an extraordinary game for Jay. He's got 12 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Kicking off the second half, here's Lionel Hollins 5. Chandler and Faried are at the forward spots. Will Barton is out there with Moutier, and it's Hickson in at the center position. Here's Faried, and it's Chicago with the rebound. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now, here's Moutier. He's covered by Roten. Here's Hickson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Livingston passes to Jay. No luck, and it's Denver the other way.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barton kicks to Moutier. He dishes it to Chandler from 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Chandler's got 20.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Jay, he's guarded by Chandler. Jay. Kenneth Faried pulls it in.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Roten the pass to Jay. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That's good from Jay.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Jay. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Moutier kicks to Barton. Fareed dishes to Hickson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
It's stolen by Hickson. Chandler goes in. It's deflected. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Screen by Fareed. Here's Barton. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Pass to Fareed. Kicks to Moutier. Feeds to Chandler. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. That's down the hatch. Knots 1 more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. Freak number 1.
He just sees the entire floor so well. And from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man in a very crowded area.
You know, I don't think anybody does a better job at pulling off the drive and dish more smoothly than him. He's excellent at drawing defenders to him, and then he delivers that room service dime at just the right time.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He had 70 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time. How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf, a leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Gasol passes to Jay. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Jay's got 39.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Here's Gallinari. Connects in the foul line jumper.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
The Bulls leading by 21. Here's Jay. An absolute pound from three-point range. Jay's got 7 now in this quarter. Denver's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Hickson sets the screen for Gallinari. And the pass to Hickson, 16 feet away, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. To the middle, here's Jay, and there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960?
And guys, that's one of those records that always seems to me impossible to break. I mean, in the modern era, nobody's even sniffed that 55 rebound mark. I mean, heck, a lot of teams don't get 55 rebounds in a game, and Wilt's owned it since 1960.
No good on the three.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Here's Jay. And again, Chicago, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. And here we go, Dunleavy heading to the hoop. Shot's good. Dunleavy's got 6. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, if you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Inside, here's Jay, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Dishes to Gallinari. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. The rebound by Jay. The Bulls shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Hickson grabs the board. Hickson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The dish to Moutier. Hickson a screen. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Paul Gasol.
Some excellent numbers in this one for J.J. Hickson. He has 15 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Paul Gasol. And Tony Snell subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 14 rebounds and over 4.5 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question, he's blocked shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
He's off on the second. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Hickson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Nurkic. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Tries again. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Lee. Gallinari's got 6. The Bulls shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. It's tipped. Stolen by Chalmers. Here's Hickson. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. 3-pointer. But they'll get another chance. The tray. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Jay. Jay's got 49 points in the game. Denver's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Chalmers. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Pass to Mirotic. It's deflected. Gallinari with it. 6 points for him. Passes it to Chalmers. Out to the wing. There's the feed to Gallinari. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Chalmers. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Kevin, while we've got a moment here, let's see over the last month how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. 7th in fast break points, 7th in second chance points. And they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And they play at a nice tempo. I mean, you see their fast break points per game. Not the quickest team in the league, but they are opportunistic. And you lag getting back, they'll make you pay.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver.
Chicago ball. Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Gallinari. The 15-footer, good. Gallinari's got 8. The Bulls shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Here's Olynyk. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And Chalmers kicks to Gallinari. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint, Chandler with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lee, and it's blocked. The pass to Jay. From outside the arc. Can't hit. And the Nuggets going the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And their road trip is only getting started, as that's the second of 6 for them. The Bulls shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Stolen by Chalmers. Lee outside. Knocked loose. Now Gallinari. He's got 8. Now here's Chalmers. Nurkic can't hit. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jay the pass to Portis. And again, Chicago, no good. The Nuggets shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Chalmers. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. A nice shot by Gallinari. 6 seconds left in the third. Good if it goes. And he drains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final for the Bulls. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Anderson. Jay comes in for Dunleavy. And Roten subbed in for Sean Livingston. Jay in at small forward. Portis is out there with Noah. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Roten in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Moutier. And a wide open look for Lee. Offensive rebound. Nurkic dishes to Lee. Second chance shot, and that one's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. There's a screen. Jay the pass to Snell. And the Bulls, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Nurkic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Roten.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've got the extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Both free throws good from Jay.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Pass to Jokic. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Kicks it to Chalmers. Wide open. Jump shot is good that time. Chicago has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Down low, it's tipped. Here's Jokic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. No good from Jay. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Chicago foul call. Bobby Portis. That's his second personal.
The first one falls.
3rd team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Courtney Lee.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. There's the pick to the inside. Here's Snell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Chicago making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. Denver shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And Chalmers kicks to Gallinari. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Jay. And again, no good by Chicago. For Denver, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Lee with the ball. Now defended by Jay. Now, here's Chalmers. Tight defense on him. Here's Nurkic. It's deflected, and they get it back. That's tipped.
2 minutes.
Here's Jay. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
They set the pick. Screen by Nurkic. Lee kicks to Gallinari. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Here's Nurkic. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted to do.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jay. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
From deep three-point range, rebounded by Chalmers. Shot is off, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Dunleavy kicks to Livingston. Jay. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And Denver has possession. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here is Chalmers. Over in the corner, Lee. Lee with another miss. From deep, can't connect. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yo, as weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. Yo, I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man, always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. We saw the numbers racking up early on, and he just continued to pile up the stats. He was literally everywhere and did everything tonight, and came away with a quadruple double. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
Well, Freak.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me,